Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Art with Miss Myra. Today is Monday, April 6th. I hope that everyone had a great weekend. And I'm going to take just a little bit of time right in the beginning and stuff to do a quick shout out to my little brother, Mark Klein, who is celebrating his birthday today. So happy birthday, Mark. I hope that you have a great day. And Mark is practicing safe social distancing today because he is at the farm busy calving, and I hope that there are lots of little baby calves born today, Mark, and that everything goes well. And I will send you your Rice Krispie bars and cookies soon. You will have them soon. So happy birthday, Mark. So today, what we're going to be doing, and all week, what we're going to be doing this week is we are going to be celebrating spring and Easter arts and crafts. Okay, Easter is my favorite holiday of all time. I love Easter. Okay, and spring is just so fun because all of the little babies born out on the farm, and all of the new and exciting things. The grass is starting to grow, and the leaves are starting to come out on the trees. I just love spring, everything about spring. So we are going to be doing projects this week that are going to be celebrating spring. So and Easter also. So today's project is what we are going to be doing: egg carton flower painting. And so the supplies that we need for this project is we're going to need an empty egg carton. We're going to need acrylic paint, and if you have bottled acrylic paint, that is fine. Or if you have tubed acrylic paint, you can use watercolor paint too if that's what you have available, but you need some kind of paint, okay? And then you're going to want pipe cleaners or markers for our stems. And we're going to need construction paper. So just a couple of items that you're going to need for this project, and you are good to go. And then of course you're going to need a paintbrush and a scissors like always. But we're going to get started. So I'm going to move my camera down a little bit so you can see my workspace, and then we'll be ready to go. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out first, and we're going to prep our egg carton. And what I did to prep the egg carton is I cut off the little flap on the side, and then I cut off the lid. But I don't want to get rid of those things because I have another project that we can do and stuff that's going to be utilizing those things. So don't throw those things away, okay? And so what is easiest, instead of cutting with a scissor, what's easiest to cut an egg carton apart is just a serrated knife. So if you don't feel comfortable using a knife, I want you to get an adult and have an adult help you do this. But what we're going to do is we're just going to cut off 4 of the little egg sections, okay? So that's what we're going to do, and we're just going to very carefully, cut with our knife here until we have 4 little sections cut. And I'm just going to put that aside because I've already prepped a couple here and stuff, so we are good to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to select our paints and put them out. If you have a paint palette, great. If you just want to use a piece of paper or whatever you have available to you guys to put your paint out on. But we're going to just start with a couple colors, and then we're going to start with our painting. Oops. So I hope everyone got out and enjoyed the nice warm weather that we had this weekend, and today is absolutely gorgeous. So if you didn't get out over the weekend and stuff, be sure and get out today and enjoy some of the nice warm weather. Okay. And so what I'm going to want to do is I'm just going to first dip my paintbrush in the water and kind of get it a little bit, thinner. I want thinner. I don't need a thick coat of paint for this. I just need kind of thin, light, and airy. So like I said, dip into your water first And I'm just gonna paint the top and the inside of this. I'm not gonna worry about the outside. If you wanna paint the outside, you can, but don't think that you have to paint the outside and stuff, because you really don't need to. And we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna paint our little egg cartons. So did everyone hear today that today is Tell Your Funniest Joke Day? So what you're supposed to do today is you're supposed to call someone that you know and tell them the funniest joke that you've ever heard, and then ask them what their funniest joke is. So I thought that was really cool, you guys. I want you all to do that. And maybe you want to share a funny joke with me. You can do that too. I would love to hear some funny jokes. But today is the Tell Your Funniest Joke Day. Okay, so you can kind of see we're starting to look a little bit pretty and a little bit springy. Make sure and clean out our brushes in between colors. Unless you like having blended colors and stuff, if you like that, and go ahead and do that. That's okay too. I don't know if you guys can hear in the background and stuff, but my dog, Miss Daisy, is barking and stuff because the street that we live on there's a really long hill out in front of it, and some of the little neighbor kids are out on that hill right now biking down that hill, and they are screaming, and so Daisy thinks that she needs to add to the noise and ruckus outside and bark. So she's having fun. And you can kind of see that. All right, so I've just got one more to go. Like I said, I keep dipping into my paint, or to my water first before I dip into my paint, because I'm trying to make this kind of you know, a little bit lighter color and stuff, and just kind of, you know, I don't really want it pigmented, dark pigmented and stuff. I'm trying to get kind of a muted tone to it. So that's why I'm dipping into my water first, and then dipping into my paint. Okay, so there is one of my finished little flowers, okay? And so when I get 2 of these done, what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to take a piece of colored paper, construction paper, or you know, one of your self-designed papers, or whatever you would like, okay? But you can fit 2 of them on here. And then you're going to, and I'm gonna apologize, I have to stand up for 2 seconds because I forgot the glue. You're going to just take Elmer's glue. Sorry about that, guys. You're just gonna take Elmer's glue, and actually, I want to dress this up just a little bit. So I have a little pom-pom, and so I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue on my pom-pom, and then I'm going to put that on my little flower. I'm gonna kind of dress it up a little bit. But if you don't have pom-poms, that's okay. Maybe you've got a button that you can do that with, or any little, if you have gemstone or whatever you'd like to do and stuff to kind of dress that up just a little bit and make that a little bit more finished, you can do that, okay? And then on my paper, I'm going to want to write maybe like happy spring. Okay, so I've got my happy spring written, and I'm just going to, actually I'm just gonna lay some glue down here a little bit and maybe get that so it sticks really good. Then I'm gonna press down on this. Okay, and then I have pipe cleaner, but you don't have to use pipe cleaner. If you just have a marker, a different colored marker, and you'd like to draw a little stem, you can. But I'm gonna kind of figure out how long I can make my stem, and maybe I'm gonna make my stem kind of go off like this. So I'm going to cut it right here. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of glue. And I'm just using white Elmer's glue today, but you can use any kind of glue if you have tacky glue or whatever kind of glue you have. Okay, I just want a little stem that's going to come off from this, and then I'm going to press this down. And then I'm gonna have to wait until it dries just a little bit. And you might have to, if you're doing this, you might have to set something on top of it, something heavy on top of it to make it dry. But you guys get the idea. So this is my little egg carton flower painting that I painted, the egg carton, and then did the little stem. Oh, I'm having all kinds of technical difficulties today. Sorry about that, guys. Gosh, I'm really, my tripod came apart and everything and stuff. So here's my finished painting. So you want to look something like that and stuff, just easy peasy. We went ahead and painted our egg carton, and then wrote on our side of our paper and stuff, you know, happy spring, and did a little stem there. And so that's what I want you guys to do for that. And it's just a quick and easy project. If you have, I apologize for all the technical difficulties that I'm having today. If you guys have any questions, as always, go ahead and ask. This video will be put up on YouTube later on this afternoon. If you're watching this on YouTube, I am Myra Klein on Facebook, and I welcome any questions that you guys have for any substitutions that you're looking for different projects. Tomorrow, what our project is going to be is toilet paper roll bunny painting. Okay, so for that project, you're going to need 2 empty toilet paper rolls, construction paper, any color, and you're going to need our acrylic paints again, or you're going to need, actually for this one, you're going to need acrylic paints. So, and then as always, a scissor. So, thank you all for joining me today for Art with Miss Myra. I hope that you get out and enjoy this lovely weather that we're having, and everyone have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.